show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matt Shoemaker gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. McKinney giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. For the series, he's 3 for 12. And now a pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Ozzie Albies is the second out of the opening frame. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Nate Eovaldi is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, number 44.
Here it comes. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, Dero. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They drop game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Rowdy Tellez is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Guerrero can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Benintendi is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, not shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Only 1 hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Another 0-2 coming. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still no score. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. McKinney's there for it. 1 down.
That is it.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Has 2 hits and 11 trips for the series so far.
Teoscar Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Bo Bichette, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Alonzo takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Randal Grichuk. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Strike 2 up in the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to Randal Grichuk.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonzo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard on the ground at second. He's got it, and there's out number 2. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Fouled off. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 1-2. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel at short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Digging in, Rhys Mcguire, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Chapman's got it, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting 8,
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Biggio. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1-0.
One and 2 now. Now here it comes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here it comes. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, Ozzie Albies. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now back.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now back.
Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here it comes. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fly ball, not particularly deep. Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Now batting, Rowdy Tellez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back.
Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit out towards second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Verdugo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. 1-0 the count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonzo. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's inside.
Now the 1-0. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. To short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Reined in. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. One left for the Red Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. in there. 1-2 now. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Randal Grichuk at the plate now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Grichuk, a native Texan who was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 2-1. Fouled away. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Rhys Mcguire, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Stepping into the box, Alex Verdugo. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. Play is made, but they're going to challenge his arm. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Now batting.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. No hits to this point. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Sox leave one. We are still scoreless. Striding into the box, Billy McKinney. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 0-1 on its way. And he takes strike two.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 44.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rowdy Tellez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So here's Pete Alonzo as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Settling in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken high above the zone.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Runners off for second. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
This is line to left. Benintendi is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the designated
Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Guerrero leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a good breaking ball down on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They're still down. It's 2-0. Justin Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
number 60.
Digging in once again, Alex Verdugo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. He was a double play victim last time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. McKinney's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now at the plate, Randal Grichuk 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Standing in, Rhys. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 28.
So striding in, Billy McKinney. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon. All set for the start of the inning. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here. His first of the ball game.
To the right side. The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. Relay to first in time and just digging in to try and
Leading off for the game, the first baseman, number 44.
Brandon Workman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Now here it comes. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that one is gone.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
1-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Workman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Boston Red Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Nate Eovaldi gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Matt Shoemaker pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Brandon Workman wraps it up for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over.